Good afternoon and welcome to today's NTTV News at Noon. We're really glad to have you. I'm Zach Vance from the University of North Texas in Denton. It's going to be another hot one outside today with temperatures getting into the mid-90s, but that's actually going to be on the cool side compared to what we are expected to have going into the weekend. Temperatures will rise into the high 90s and the heat index will be more than 100 degrees. It's a sad day in sports today and the nation. Pat Summitt, the legendary former women's basketball coach for the University of Tennessee, passed away this morning from complications from Alzheimer's disease. Summitt was the most winningest coach in NCAA Division I basketball history, and her legacy goes well beyond the court. Republicans say that despite stonewalling by the Obama administration, they were able to conclude a 2-year investigation into the 2012 terror attacks in Benghazi with an 800-page report that blames politically motivated bureaucratic delays for failing to prevent or stop the deadly attacks that claimed 4 American lives. But first, let's show you some of the events that have been happening this summer and still going throughout. Beginning of the summer, June 8th through June 11th, kicked off with the 80th anniversary of Fair Park in Dallas. The 4-day event was free and featured lots of kids' activities, performances by local jazz musicians, and a concert from the Dallas Symphony Orchestra. There were several games on the midway, along with Ferris wheel and tower rides, even a carnival complete with a petting zoo. A little rain or a lot of rain didn't stop the fun either. But when the fair is here, you know it's all about those Fletcher's corny dogs, which were definitely the favorite and main attraction.
We've been coming here since 1980. We try to come every year. And usually no matter what time of the day it is, when we first get here, we'll get our Fletcher's corny dog and a beer, and then we head on over to the animal buildings. We love to see all of the animals that are there and the competition, the horses, and then we'll just start from there and go through every single building in the park.
The State Fair of Texas comes back to town September 30th through October 23rd. For more information, you can go to bigtex.com. After the break, I will take you to the Denton Public Library to find a little bit about what's going on there during the summer for those little ones. And if you do have children ages 6 to 11 or just babysitting some for the summer, come on and get them out to the Denton Public Library for Read to Rover, because that's where I'm at today, but also on July 9th and August 3rd and 13th from 4:30 to 5:30. They can come and get the opportunity to read one-on-one with a licensed therapy dog from the Therapy Pals of the Golden Triangle. The event is free, but registration is required. So definitely get the opportunity to come out to the Denton Public Library this summer. They're hosting many more events, and you can find the information of those events at library.cityofdenton.com. What a very cool opportunities for those kids. Donald Trump also came back to the Metroplex this summer, and I got a chance to get down there and see just how the Dallas police use their training to keep protesters under control. Today marks the second return of Donald Trump to North Texas. His rally taking place at Gilley's behind me. Protester organizers were planning on giving Donald Trump a hot Texas welcome, with protesters coming out in the 10,000s. Or with a strong police presence, as you can see behind me, protesters didn't come out as expected. After announcing the location for his rally 24 hours before the event, Donald Trump transformed the area south of downtown Dallas on Lamar Street into a show of force by the Dallas police. Unlike Dallas's last Trump rally, which took place at the American Airlines Center, drawing thousands upon thousands of supporters and protesters alike. This time, a small nightclub called Gilley's was the venue, and those thousands were not in attendance, and only bringing in about a quarter of those numbers. Most protesters were deterred because of the overwhelming police presence, but many did come out and to show and voice their support. I did get a chance to speak with one of the Trump supporters about his own reasons for voting for Trump.
My reason for Trump is this. We've had these bad business deals over and over and over, and I understand that most people, I won't go give a statistic, but most people just don't understand business deals if it slapped them in the face, okay? Most people don't understand that we are in massive debt and eventually the chickens come home to roost. So in my opinion, we've got to have somebody to fix this. It's got to happen. You know, things we can't do is we can't just push the buck for future generations to pick up the slack for us. We can't just pretend that America is this great utopia and that nothing's ever going to change. Guys, when debts are called, they're called.
The event went off without a hitch and without any major incidents. Dallas police are reporting that only one arrest was made. The success of the event came down to the planning, police training, and the fact that the Gillies is located only 2 blocks from the Dallas Police Headquarters.
For the last of our summer segment, I take you out to Fort Worth for a little fun in the sun out on the Trinity River. I'm Zach Vance and I'm in downtown Fort Worth, and with that music signals it's that time of year again. I'm at Rockin' the River live on the Trinity, hosted by Panther Island Pavilion. It's a rain or shine event with lots of Coors Light, tubes, and good music.
While here, I got a chance to speak with Matt Oliver, who is the communications manager for the Trinity River Vision Authority.
It's a 6-year Rockin' the River, and it's a great event to bring people of Fort Worth down to the river, really reconnect people with the river again. For so long we've, driven past it, driven over it, but really getting people back down there. What you can expect is a great concert that basically gives you that lake feel in downtown. I mean, we're just north of downtown. We have a free admission. It starts at 4:30, gates open. You're looking at a concert at 6:45, 8:30, fireworks show at 9:30. Whole thing's free. You can buy drinks, you can buy food, hang out on a tube and look at, be a part of the only waterfront stage in Texas, or you can grab your towel and kind of watch it from the bank as well.
I've been out here, let's see, they've been doing this for 6 years. I've probably been coming out here for at least 3 or 4 of them, and I pretty much come out every week. So I was kind of hooked. It's kind of cool to just see the different masses of humanity that come out and enjoy the show. So it's pretty fun.
You ever get in the water or go to?
It's funny. I actually can't swim. I don't even know how to swim, but it's fun. It's fun anyway because it's just cool to see everybody and just hang out.
Panther Island Pavilion is open Thursdays for Rockin' the River and Sundays for Sunday Fun Day with craft beer tastings and food trucks. The last live on the Trinity concert is Saturday, August 13th, so be sure to come out for some fun and definitely stay for the fireworks. For more information, go to rockintheriverfw.com.
It is a really great time out there, and if you can get the free Thursday, I definitely recommend it. Thanks again for joining us today for NTTV News at Noon. I'm Zach Vance, but before we go, here's a short interview I was able to do with Randy Levy about her work at Heritage Elementary and their media club. Good afternoon, and thank you for staying tuned in. I'm Zach Vance, and this is our favorite part of the show where we get to talk to Randy Levy about her film club at Heritage Elementary School. How are you doing today, Randy? Thank you for joining us.
I'm great. How are you?
Doing very well. Can you tell us a little bit about the media and film club at Heritage Elementary School?
Well, my mother started it. She's the librarian over at Heritage. Basically, we teach the kids about film, about editing, about directing, and even casting. The kids really, really love it, and it's a fun experience for everybody.
Are they working on any specific projects or anything in the works big for any kind of awards or anything?
Well, we do the Keller Film Festival every year. Each child is given a paper which they can write a proposal on, and if they've thought out their proposal, my mother will approve it and they can start casting. From the drama club, actually, we do inter-club activities. They can start casting and filming and editing, and pretty much the adults just help them learn how to do all of these things, including editing and how to use the camera. But the film festival is every spring semester actually, and the kids get to enter in their own film ideas.
Where do they get to show these films, or where are they able to be watched and seen?
Well, the finalists get to go to an awards ceremony where their creations, their films, will be shown on a big screen in a movie theater. It's just so exciting for the kids to see their little faces, their projects up on the big, big screen. It's such a fun time.
That sounds awesome. Can you tell me about some of the previous winners and maybe something that they filmed or what they were about?
Well, last year the winner was Steve Makes a Friend. It was a Minecraft stop motion animation, and it was about making friends and not judging people by their appearance. And this year's winner was called #BeYourself, and it was about how bullies never prosper and that you need to include everybody into your activities.
What a great opportunity for these kids and to put out a good message. Well, thank you for joining us today, and turn in next time for NTTV News at noon. I'm Zach Vance.